name is Eric. I'm with the Cardinal Health Fitness staff, and welcome to Cubefit Strength. Today what I have for you is 5 exercises. We're going to do each exercise for about 40 seconds each, take a 20-second breather, and then move into our next exercise. We're going to repeat these 5 exercises 2 times, so without further ado, let's jump right into it. Our first exercise, we're going to target the lower body. We're going to do some reverse lunges. So all that means is we're going to start shoulders width apart. Go ahead and step straight back. My back knee is about 2 inches off the ground. I'm going to come forward to that starting position and then go ahead onto that left leg and return to that starting position. Let's go ahead and get started. Ready, set, and here we go. Take it back. I have good posture up top, and I step right forward. Good. Slow and controlled. Again, that back knee is about 2 inches off the ground. The lower the better. If you're at home and you have a wall or a chair and you need that as guidance, you can use that as well. Good. It's also going to help with balance. It's also a great stretch for your hip flexor. Let's do 2 more and then we'll move on here. Last one. Awesome. All right, so now we worked your lower body. Let's go ahead and work that upper body. What we're going to do next is focus on the chest as well as some of the back. So you're going to go ahead and make 2 fists. Feet are about shoulders width apart. And what we're going to do here is just come up together. We're going to squeeze our chest as hard as we can, as well as our lats. And we're going to come down nice and slow. So up slow, down slow. Ready, set, here we go. Up and squeeze, down slow. You can also time this with your breathing as you come up. Big exhale. Squeeze that chest hard, hard, hard. And then come back down. You can feel it in that back as well. And up, back down, up. You'll also notice is working your arms as well. Flex those arms, keep a lot of tension in them. Focus on really squeezing that chest throughout this movement. Let's do 2 more here. Up, squeeze, back down, up, squeeze, last one, back down. Nice work. Now we're going to move into working on your core. We're going to do some side bends. So essentially it's going to work your obliques through here. You know, it's a hard area to target, so this movement is very simple. It's also going to help loosen up that lower back. So again, feet are shoulders width apart. Hands on each side, and all we're going to do is act like we're scratching an itch on one side of your knee, and then come back over. This is going to help stretch out as well as strengthen this area. So let's go ahead and get started. Great movement to do if you're on a meeting and you're not on camera. This will help loosen up that lower back, as well as strengthen up those obliques. Pretty simple to do. Move over. You'll feel a little bit of lengthening as well. Tough area to kind of stretch as well as strengthen, but this exercise really targets that area. Good. Let's go 1 more on each side, we'll move on. And good. Let's continue to work on those back muscles in this next exercise here. We're doing a lot of sitting nowadays, so this will really help strengthen up the back, which will help your posture in the long run. So what we're going to do next is some bent over rows. I'm going to give you a side view, just so you can see the angles a little better. Again, my starting position. I'm about shoulders width apart. My knees are slightly bent. My waist is hinged at the waist here. And all I'm going to do is make 2 fists. Slowly pull my elbows back, squeeze those shoulder blades together nice and hard, 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 and then drop it back down. Ready, set, and here we go. Squeeze, back down. Squeeze, back down. I'm just going to turn angles, keep working at home just so you can see me better. Just like I'm picking 2 bags of groceries up, I'm picking up a heavy gym bag. I'm squeezing at the top here. Nice and slow and controlled. Good. All the way up, keep those elbows pinned in. You don't want to be flailing out here. You want to have them tucked in. Let's do about 2 more here. And 1 more. Nice work. All right, good. Our 5th and final exercise coming up here. What this is going to do is going to help strengthen the lower part of your back, also known as your lats. So what we're going to do here is we call these W's, or if you're in a gym, it'd be called like a lat pull down, similar exercises like that. So what you're going to do is start with your hands up here, almost like you're making a big W, and you're just going to take those elbows and pin them in by your side. You really want to focus on squeezing the lower part of your back, this region here. So let's go ahead and get started. Start high, 2 fists, just like we're pulling stuff down, and then we're squeezing those shoulder blades together. It's going to hit mid to lower back. Really strengthen that area up for you. Good, keep working at home. I'm just gonna show you from the back. Really trying to target this area here. Low to middle back. Come right back up. Good, nice and slow and controlled. Remember the elbows are tucking in to the body. I'm not just coming straight down here, they're coming in. So they pull down. Good, let's do 2 more. Good, and last one. Awesome work. All right, let's shake that out. Back's feeling nice and loose and also strengthen at the same time. Let's go ahead and let's work on those legs again. We're gonna do those reverse lunges again. We'll get started, ready, set, and here we go. Take it back nice and slow here. Back knee's about a couple inches off the ground, like I said earlier. Other key things to know is you want your toes pointing forward at all times, as well as your knees. You want to try to avoid your knee flailing out. You want to keep that knee tucked in. You can always use a guide if you need it. A little assistance from a chair, table, couch, or wall. Completely fine. Nice and slow and controlled. Let's do 2 more here. Good. Last one. Nice work. All right, next we're gonna move into that chest strengthening exercise. So again, feet or shoulders width apart. Got my 2 fists here. I'm just slowly coming up, squeezing at the peak, and then coming down nice and slow. Ready, set, here we go. Squeeze that chest nice and firm at the top, coming down nice and slow. When we come down, remember you're focusing on squeezing those lats, the muscles that are in your back. Good, squeeze at the top. Nice and slow. Flex those biceps if you can too. Get a little bit more out of it. Good. We're about 2 left here. Last one. Nice work. Okay, next we're going back to those side bends. Again, we're focusing on hitting those oblique areas, helping to strengthen and support that core. So shoulders width apart with the feet, hands are flat on my side. Remember, just like you're scratching the side of your leg or your knee, you might even find you can go lower this time because your obliques have been loosened up, they've been stretched a little bit. You might notice when we're done with this that your lower back feels a little bit better because we're moving it left to right rather than just keeping it in that stiff, neutral position, which nowadays we're in a lot. So nice and slow, controlled. You can hesitate in the center, come down. Good. Let's do a few more here and we'll move on to our final 2 exercises. Good. And the last one. All right, next we got those bent over rows. Again, remember, we're focusing on working on those lats and also those muscles around the shoulder blades to help you with that posture. So what you're going to do, remember, feet are shoulders width apart, slight bend in those knees, slight bend in the waist. Making 2 fists with my hands here, and I'm just pulling straight back. Ready, set, and here we go. We're squeezing those shoulder blades together nice and tight. Down slow. Squeeze them. Remember, my elbows are tucked in tight. I'm not flailing out, okay? Good, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Back down. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Back down. Good. 10 more seconds here. We'll move on to our 5th and final exercise in this second rotation. Remember, keep a slight bend in the knees. Last one here. And good. All right, last but not least, remember those W's. We're going to go back to those. So remember, you're focusing on targeting using muscles in your mid to upper back here. Again, it's a different part of your lats, a different portion of the back. So remember, we're starting high here. And then we're going to come, tuck those elbows in, and squeeze the muscles right underneath our shoulder blade. Bring that region there. Ready, set, here we go. Down slow, squeeze, and then back up. Squeeze, up. Squeeze, tuck those elbows in tight. Focus on those muscles right underneath those shoulder blades, as well as also pinning those shoulder blades together. A little different than the row. We're working on a different angle here. I want you to go nice and slow, visualize it, and make those muscles contract. Squeeze. Go 2 more here. Squeeze. And last one coming up. Squeeze. All right. right, thanks for joining me today. Great job, everybody. We'll see you soon. Have a great rest of your day.